Hey, Simon, what time is it?
I don't know, Asher.
Dude, cut the bullshit. What time is it?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I need you to back off.
Wanna be like that, eh? Wanna know what time it is? Alright. Okay. It's loser out of time, bitch.
Hell yeah. Welcome back to the Loser Island Show. I'm your host, Simon Quay.
And your co-host, Asher Holmes.
And today we got a special guest,
Very special guest.
Cullen Holmes. Everybody give a round of applause.
What's up, big man?
How's it going?
Uh,
My hands are a little wet. I won't lie to you right now.
Oh, you're right. Hey, he's nervous. Everyone's nervous.
I am.
Wait, very wet. From the
I
water?
washed my hands.
Oh.
It's still sweat.
Wash
I'm a
your
sweat
hands,
football-
guys, for 30 seconds or longer. Count the ABCs while you're at it, just
Pretty
to
sure
be
it's
sure.
20, but whatever.
hey,
Yeah.
if you guys don't know, these guys are brothers.
We
Yeah.
are. We're somewhat similar.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know how that happened, but
Yeah, look at us handsome men.
How is it to grow up with Asher?
well, it was terrifying. My entire life, I was always scared of him, which is super ironic now. But when we were younger, no, he would start. What's the word? Kind of come at me and.
I'll start beef with him.
Yeah,
He'd
and
say something
I would
that
always
piss me off.
I would always run to my mom because I was always terrified because I figured he'd destroy me.
No, because he's the one that he would, if I hit him, he wouldn't hit me back.
Well, yeah, I don't like conflict.
But then again, you know, you can see him. He's a big kid now. It wasn't like that. I mean, before when he was younger, it wasn't more just this. It was more of.
This is a true fact.
He was a little bit bigger, but
I was
obviously-
larger, and then I was really, really skinny, and now I am where I am.
You know, I was big, skinny, and now I'm like
He was never big.
whatever you want to call me, I guess.
What's something about Asher that a lot of people don't know about?
Ooh, let me think. He used to sing a lot. Which was,
Really?
yes, he actually was pretty talented. I
Bro,
won't lie.
I mean,
And then he stopped and completely lost it. But
yeah, because I don't know, the homie called me gay, so I stopped
That's-
singing. No, it really
Me?
happened.
No, I still
No,
sing.
he
I
called me
still
gay.
sing.
No, I remember. I don't know. It actually happened. Shout out Sri Patel. Chicken tikka masala, man.
What?
The homie Sri Patel.
Oh.
Anyways, it went back to sixth grade, and we were choir together. And I said I'd do it. I would do choir if he was in it. Cause actually, at this point, I like singing. I would sing like
5th grade. You
like
know?
I actually enjoyed singing. Anyways, he ended up dropping out of the class. I was pissed.
I remember you
was
told me about
only-
this. I remember this.
I wasn't popular then. I wasn't cool. Not that I'm popular now, but
I
I'm
wasn't
saying-
popular then. I
No,
sucked
no,
then.
I didn't mean that. I'm saying like I didn't have that many friends, so Sherry was my only friend.
We were
and
new
he
to the
left.
school. That's
Yeah.
why. That's what he means.
Oh, the nerves! I remember that then. But he left, so I said, "Screw you! I'm leaving too." And I just kind of stopped from there. My balls dropped. Well, sort of. My voice started cracking, and I said, "No more singing." So.
And you picked up the baseball bat, huh?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And history was made.
Yep.
sure,
My voice got
for
higher as I
sure.
got older. No, seriously. Freshman year of choir, I was a bass, and then I was a tenor after that.
Yeah.
I don't know how that worked, but
You know, some say it's called reverse puberty, and that's what I think the case that we have going over here.
yeah,
Is that...
that's why I stopped. That's why I stopped growing muscle.
Ah, look at this man over
Fuck,
here.
that scared me.
Hey, so
that scared me.
I thought you were here. I was
it's up to the
confused.
home. Hey, this is who always behind the camera.
Here's the third brother.
This is
Yeah,
the third
this is
brother,
the-
eh? He's always
Yeah.
getting. Hey, Dap, what's up? You ain't get a. What's up, man? He's always messing with the mics, making sure they're all good back there. We always refer to him as the dog.
You got me, Trent.
Yeah.
Okay, Colin, what makes you want to stay in shape all the time?
There's a couple reasons, I won't lie. So the one that I'm gonna share,
So I don't kick his ass, which I think I could kick his ass.
completely false. It's just because I don't know. I was never athletic when I was athletic, but I was always a little bit bigger when I was younger. I think at least. And so I was like, all right. One day I kind of wanted to turn it around. I'm gonna punch you straight in the jaw. And then also I was in a relationship at the time, and it wasn't great. I was very self-conscious of myself at that point, and then from there it kind of just sparked something, and from then on I just kind of started to absolutely love it because I started seeing results decently after a couple of years. I was like, oh, this is awesome.
When did you start?
I started lifting seriously probably my junior year of high school. So it was just 3 years.
Damn. And then you've been working out ever since?
Yes, yeah, for at least 4 times a week. Usually 6 days, but
What motivates you to keep going to the gym?
Not getting hit with this.
the kid is what motivates me.
Matthew McKeon, everyone.
Buddy.
I saw you a few minutes ago.
But I don't know, honestly, because the goal is to always be the hardest worker in the room, no matter what. And at Court 1, which is where we go, I am pretty much.
Yes, sir. Shout
Yeah.
out Court One.
Mickey and I are
Don't shout out Kurt.
Okay. All right. Anyways, so there's another gym that I go to called Crunch where everyone is, it's terrifying. So kind of eventually once you're at the top of the totem pole, even though I don't want to be a D-bag saying that, once you can't learn anything new kind of thing. So like all the YouTubers that I watch are all fitness and everything.
So you're saying you gotta go in an atmosphere that's like everyone.
where you're not the top
Yeah,
dog.
where you're
Yeah.
not the top dog.
So always put yourself in a place where you can develop.
Right. And that's with anything, I think.
Oh, exactly,
That's with
100%,
anything.
absolutely
Yeah.
anything, whether it's education or whatever.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Honestly, same with baseball too. It's like
Yeah.
if you go on to play a different, like a higher team, obviously you're
Like
gonna
when you
have
guys play
things to
for-
learn.
Around here compared to
Yeah,
far
exactly. Yeah.
So how many calories do you consume a day?
right now. So I'm probably at like the best I've been. So I shoot for around 2,200.
Oh,
So
that's
not a
way less
ton.
than I thought.
Not a ton.
No,
Yeah,
I
so-
said 5,000.
That's
I
more
was
than me,
guessing.
so I.
No.
You were trying to get 5,000 before, or some shit.
So when I was bulking, like right now I'm about 206 between 210, kind of range between that based on the time of day. But I would last 2 winters ago I was 240 pounds, which is the heaviest I'd ever gotten by a long shot. And I would shoot for probably around like 3,700.
Yeah.
And just kind of didn't care as much about.
And
what
that's
I
just
ate.
forcing himself. He's eating.
Oh,
and
I would
throwing
force-
up, and it's just.
I didn't throw up. I came so close so many times, but it was there was this one point probably near the end of my bulk that I was like, I don't want to do this because I don't know if you've ever had a plain rice cake, but it doesn't get much worse than a plain rice cake. So I had it. It was probably 10:30 at night. I needed some carbs, so I took a glass of water. I would dip it in water, basically put it in my mouth and just swallow it.
What?
Because it was just disgusting. I couldn't do it. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to kind of cut it down. I was probably 235. So I was like, I'm going to kind of slow this down a little bit because this is gross.
Wait, what are you at right now?
About 206, 207.
So when you were bulking, you were reaching for what? Like from where to what?
So junior year when I started, I was 160 pounds. So my senior year, I was 200.
Dang.
So then, or like 195, 200. And then,
You're 160 junior year?
yeah.
Oh,
160
I'm
junior year.
190. I had to whoop junior
And yet,
year.
what's funny though, if
College
we
ass.
could see the difference from when I was 160 and he is currently, you think I was 190. I just want to put that out there.
I mean, but you had more muscles, but I would still kick your ass.
You probably would still, yeah.
I would
You
still
probably
kick
would
your
now,
ass.
honestly.
No,
I'm sorry. What was the question before he started
Like
speaking?
what like bulking? You went from 160.
Oh, okay, right. So then when I started bulking, I was probably 200, and so between the months of I think it was August until January, I was able to put on about 40 pounds, which wasn't great because I was really fluffy. So that's why when I bulk again, I don't want to get that heavy.
So how were you? So feathers were on you.
Yes, I grew feathers. Once you hit a certain point, your testosterone starts growing feathers because I can't grow hair.
You know, I heard that off of like Reddit or something. And that was just weird.
So everybody can get feathers when they
Yeah,
start
yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't grow body hair is the thing.
Wait,
all
so-
of it goes to him.
So once you work out enough, you just turn into a bald eagle. So basically,
Yeah.
the eagle is the top of the
Big
food
Bird,
chain.
actually. You turn into Big Bird. Mason Kazmarek.
From Sesame
You'll
Street?
get that. From Sesame Street, yeah.
Look at right here, Big Bird right there.
Yeah,
That's what he
Big
looks
Bird.
like right there.
Terrifying. Big Bird's a horrifying creature. That's what we discussed when I was in spring break. Terrifying. If Big Bird comes out, I'm going to fight him so
You seen
hard.
that video,
I
Big
swear to
Bird?
God.
The Big Bird come out of the door.
It's the Monsters Inc. thing. We were watching this. Boom!
Yeah,
and he's
that's a
just
scary
standing
video.
there.
That's a scary.
Oh, yeah.
video.
No, it was terrifying.
What are some tips for people that try to bulk? Like, what do you give them?
You know, I'm trying to. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Honestly, this is for me. I'm trying to bulk.
Honestly, so don't eat like crap all the time. Definitely you can is the thing. You want to set, so people think, all right, I'm gonna get this many calories, but it's like if I'm eating, so the reason I'm able to stay relatively lean right now and eat 2,200 calories is because I'm having 220 calories with a set amount of macros. If I eat 220 calories of just
Explain what a macro.
so okay,
is. I don't
so
know what a macro is
macronutrients.
either.
So when you consume food, it's broken down into three main categories. It's protein, fat, and carbs. So
I heard of micronutrients.
micronutrients is iron, all that fun stuff.
That one dude that on YouTube, I don't know his name. It's always an ad on YouTube. Micronutrients. Anyways, keep going. Macronutrients. Okay.
Yeah, so basically macronutrients is broken down into protein, fat, and carb, and then you break down your caloric intake into those three categories. So protein is worth 4 calories, carb is worth 4 calories, fat is worth 9, and then if you're 21, alcohol is considered 7.
You're 21.
7, or depending on who you're talking to, some people will say you divided how many calories you consume with alcohol, divided by 9 if you want to count it as fat, but more studies are coming out.
So
saying it's
there's a
around
lot
7.
of there's a lot of stuff going into this. If you
There
wanna-
is. It's a lot. Eating is the hardest part of being.
But you don't.
putting on size.
If you want to successfully put on size the way you want to, you don't need to do all. So you're saying you need to know all these things.
It helps. It's gonna make your job 1,000 times easier.
Did you know this stuff when you were putting on
Yeah.
everything? Oh.
Yeah. So basically, I don't really answer the question, but it's know what you kind of eat with a purpose. Basically, like
Yeah. No,
when I
definitely.
eat, I don't love all the food I eat. I try to, but that's the whole point. If you're trying to really put on size, you have to make sacrifices for anything. That goes for anything. If you really want to put your heart to, you need to sacrifice some stuff. So eating for function is a big saying in kind of the bodybuilding community, I would say.
Okay, so you clearly know a lot about all this dieting and stuff, and on your Instagram you post these workout videos.
I do, yes.
Oh yeah.
Would you consider being a personal trainer in the future?
I am 100% actually. I wanna do it this year. But with all the college, all the college and stuff being closed down.
Pause. Cullen's Instagram. It's right here.
Yeah, follow him, everybody.
Thank you. And I don't know what I was just saying. What were we just talking about?
We were just talking about
you being a personal trainer.
Oh yes, yeah. So I want to get certified this year, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to go through community college or online to get the certification. What'll be easier, what'll be cheaper, kind of thing. But what'll still give me the credit. The credit I need for people to take me seriously, kind of thing. As well as for their team, their varsity baseball team, or just the baseball team for our high school in general.
Shout out the boys.
Yes, I'm talking to our coach, and I might help out with strength conditioning whenever school starts again, if it does.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to help with that, and I want to. That's definitely that's where I want to get started for sure.
So all the sportsmen and alchemists, this boy might be
Honestly, hire him.
might
I
be
think
leading them.
Oakland's athletes, they're too skinny. All of them are.
Yeah.
There's a lot of skinny kids. I won't lie.
You look at success at schools and football, all other sports. They're strong kids. They're not no skinny kids. You see Grand Ledge do it. Those are big, strong kids.
Yeah.
And they have big weightlifting programs.
And it's like people will say, I mean, it's a total side note, but something that I've learned in my day is that to be strong, you don't always have to be big. No offense, McKeon isn't jacked, but the kid's strong.
Oh yeah.
The kid is very, very strong.
Yeah. See his dad, he's a horse. Man.
His dad is a horse. His dad is, that's something.
Man.
But yeah, or people like, I don't know, if anyone knows who Max Tuning is, I'll be impressed, but he lives down in Texas, friends with Christian Guzman and all them. Dude weighs probably 160 pounds, but he deadlifts like 660. He squats like 480, and his bench, I don't know his bench. His bench isn't that crazy, but his legs are crazy strong. The dude weighs
What is his
160
bench?
pounds.
Like 200.
No. It's in the 300 still. It's probably like 350, 360. So not insane, but like still pretty good.
For someone that's how tall you say?
He's 160 pounds. I think he's probably my height, probably 5'11", 6 foot.
He's probably pretty
deadlifting
defined.
600.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say definitely a strength does not always have to mean size. Like there's people that are not my physique but are still way stronger than me. It all comes with time and progression. What you want to focus on.
Yeah. So, could you ever see yourself being overweight in the future?
I don't want to. I don't want to imagine that.
So
if I do, I got hurt.
So
That's my
let's
only
just
thought.
say, like, I don't know, 10
Or I
years,
fell off mentally.
10 years from now, you are clinically
Depressed.
10 years.
depressed.
So do I remain? 10
Clinically
years?
depressed
No.
from being morbidly obese. Absolutely huge.
I won't get that.
Would you
I
be
won't get that.
surprised? Would you be surprised?
Would I be surprised? I hope so.
Listen, we're keeping this video on YouTube, obviously. Loser Gone, this is going to go on for a long time. I want it to. 10 years from now, we're looking at
Keep
this
me
video.
accountable. If I fall off, please let me know.
Yeah,
If
that's
some
what-
years
Send you
down the
this
line.
video.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how worried are you about this coronavirus?
Man, it's a big
Probably
topic.
2 or 3.
2 or 3?
For myself and young people. Older people, all the relatives, obviously.
No,
relatives,
yeah.
Elders. It's gotta be terrifying. Elders have what? Young kids technically too, because
Oh,
obviously
yeah,
they're
yeah.
young.
People with less
cough.
strong immune systems.
Yeah. So I mean, personally,
Did you just...
yeah, I did that.
Quarantine him now!
Exactly.
Quarantine!
So we're gonna continue like this. That way it's safe.
Yeah, lock them up.
No, but the World Health Organization, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
They labeled it a pandemic. Everybody's
I think
catching it.
pandemic is how it spreads. I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
Okay, lethal-wise, it's like the flu. It's just that this coronavirus spreads a lot faster. It's the
not as
same.
bad as the flu.
It's not even as bad as the flu. It's actually the truth, I guess. It's
It's more
but it
contagious.
spreads way faster.
It
You can
spreads
give it to
incredibly fast.
you can give it to 30 people, 40 people before you even show any symptoms.
It takes what, like 14 to 28 days to show symptoms that
Oh
you
yeah,
have
it takes a long
So
time.
like at my place of work, we have a sign on every single door saying if you've been to said list of countries, you're not allowed in the building for.
And like Okemos high school students watching this video,
because we can't close.
for students it's probably fine. Like for us, our bodies,
strong
we
lungs.
would most likely fight it off. Yeah, with strong lungs. Don't
was a
smoke.
joke. That
No
was a
pot
joke.
smokers. Absolutely not. You smoke pot, you're dead from this. You understand?
Or cigarettes.
Like cigarettes.
Yeah, that's you're gonna die from that probably.
Right,
But
yeah,
anyways.
cigarettes are dead for sure. But it's about, you gotta make sure you wash your hands and don't go to your grandma or grandpa's house
If you're not feeling well.
unless she's just a freaking
Nope, don't finish that. Stop it.
I'm just kidding. No, but for our sake, our own body's sake, we should be okay. We're gonna fight this off. We'll get it once and it's
Stay
over.
strong. But
So,
do you think you'll catch the virus?
I think I have it.
You have
No,
it?
not really. I know. I went on spring break and I've had a cough for probably like 2 weeks now, and I mean I feel fine. I don't think.
Hold your breath for 10 seconds.
Hold my. What did you say?
Hold your breath for 10 seconds.
I can hold my breath for probably 2 minutes.
Do it then.
Let's right now. I hold it longer than you can.
We're gonna hold our breath for 2 minutes.
God, all right, hold on. I just did legs. I'm already out of
Matthew,
breath.
Watch the time.
If you cough after 10 seconds, you're
Good.
out.
10 seconds.
Ready? Wait, hold on.
Stop.
All right.
Okay. 5,
Wait.
4, 3,
No, stop.
2,
What are you
Okay,
doing?
what the?
No,
go.
got you right now.
Cullen has entered a mode of Zen. I think we're all good.
At this point, I've laughed like 4 times. I'm gonna pass out in a minute.
Simon's transcended.
Okay. How long was that?
That was like 45.
50
I
seconds.
laughed like 3 times.
It
It
was
does
like
not
45
count.
seconds.
Huh?
You went for like 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I was gonna shoot for 130. Okay.
I think if there was no laughing involved, we could have gone longer.
Yeah, Asher's
Why
just...
you
I hope
laugh,
Asher just
you know?
passes out.
Nothing was
Instead. We're hoping.
Oh, Ashley's still going.
Hell yeah.
You paused your time.
Did I pause it?
No, he didn't.
That would have been really impressive.
I'm releasing air.
All right.
Okay.
Alright, this bit's over.
It's over. Why is everybody stocking up on toilet paper?
I have absolutely no idea. That's the next form of nutrients. It's gotta be. That's all I
Dig?
think.
Poop in your pants?
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, dude. That blows my. Asher did not hold it for that long.
Yes, I did, bro. I would have hold it
Minute
longer.
27. It's cute.
It's cute.
I breath held my breath for 4 minutes once.
Yeah, shut
How
up,
long,
dude.
how
You
long
do
can
it.
you hold your breath underwater?
Underwater, I haven't done it in a long time. My cardio's not great right now.
Listen, if we actually just had a more like
Minute and a half,
organized
2
thing, I
minutes.
would have held it longer than he did.
Really?
Just so
You know what? 50 likes and we'll do a Summer Olympics game.
I
yeah.
am so down.
Summer Loser Island edition.
That would be so
50
much fun.
likes. No, like 20.
Hey, hey, we're still waiting for those 10 likes on that.
No, we already got it. We got it. Yeah.
For what?
Hell
Making
yeah!
a diss track.
Awesome.
Again?
You guys are
Asher.
awesome. I thought we
Oh,
were like.
against the kids at our school.
I thought we were like.
All of them.
You know who you're talking about. Not
Oh,
everybody.
just everyone.
Yeah, no.
Oh, it was high school.
And listen, if you don't like the diss track,
God, no, I can't.
we will come after you with our pitchforks and torches, and we will kill every single one of you.
That's not true. I don't think you can say that.
No, that's not true. Actually, we're normal peace
Turn
here.
on the volume.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry.
We're
just
making a diss track, so peep out for that.
Okay. If you need beatboxing, let me know. I can help.
15 likes, we'll make a Summer Olympics Loser Island edition. We'll do all the events, 100-meter sprint, shot put, disc.
I will win every single one.
Comment
This
who
is
do you think
false.
will win? Cullen, Asher, Matthew, me, Trent.
Yeah.
We'll find more people to join.
So Asher and I.
All right, you brought it up. Keep talking.
Okay. So when I was in high school, I was always extremely fast. I was always like fast on the baseball team, fastest for sure. And then I don't make that sound. I was. It's a fact. And so then once I started to weightlift and stuff, I kind of stopped. I put on size and I didn't run a ton, so it's like carrying more weight. It's a lot heavier. So Asher and I raced last 2 winters ago when I was 240.
You were big.
Yeah, so he absolutely annihilated me. And I was like, wow, this sucks because I'm not as fast as I used to be. And he's obviously more athletic than I am right now. I kind of. And so since then we've been like, all right, now I think I'm getting closer. I think if we raced again, I would be within a step, if not my hamstring. I'm gonna have to keep through this.
All right, so before we end this, how does it feel to be a loser?
I don't know. I mean, I still could have cooler than him, so that's all that matters.
All matters.
Less loser than him.
Less loser. Hey, make sure to subscribe, like the video.
Do it.
You know, if you guys want to see the Summer Olympics, comment who you think will win. You know, check out the previous episodes.
Check out the Instagram, the Twitter.
Boom. Instagram, Twitter.
Have a good day.